The winning room. Yeah. I had a happy Saturday night for once.
Your left to right, head coach Tony Seaman, sophomore Matt Hughes, seniors Travis Love and Mark Ingerman. Again, this is Towson's first win over a top 5 opponent since April the 27th, 1996. A 13-12 victory at Johns Hopkins. They were ranked number 5 in the country, and for Matt Hughes today, his 3rd hat trick in the last 4 games. Coach, an opening statement.
I was the coach of that team in '96. That Towson beat.
This feels better?
It was Hopkins. Yeah, it was a lot better. And I didn't get 47,000 bad calls from the alumni that night. So it was these kids did a great job. Travis Love was terrific, made some big saves when we had to have him made. Matt Hughes did a great job putting the ball in the goal. But nobody played better than Mark Ingerman played today. That's their big kid, 23, is their attackman who controls everything behind. He completely shut that kid out. He took the ball away from him. He was just tremendous all day long. This is a tough week. We played Maryland on Saturday, played Navy on Tuesday night, and then you play Stony Brook on Saturday. That's 3 games in 7 days, and against good people. You know, really, really good people. One of them's a road game, so there's nothing easy about that. And it was a challenging schedule. I've said all along that the reason we do this is the schedule we play. Well, first of all, the good teams are all around here, so you almost have to play them. But second, it gets us ready for our conference, and we move into that next week. So all the fun and glory is going to get enjoyed tonight, and then it really counts starting next week. But for NCAA and all those kind of things that lie ahead of us, this is a huge win on your resume. And, you need a big, a top 5 or 6 win in order to have the committee really look at you as long as you can come in under 500. So we got to look at that, and I'm just proud as hell of these guys today. Certainly, you shouldn't ask me anymore, ask them. They're the ones who did it.
Questions for the student athletes or Coach Seaman?
Tony, after the Loyola game, you said you thought that team had played as well as any team you've ever coached defensively. Could you talk about your defense today?
You know, we did a great job except for 31 seconds in the second quarter. Oh, God. 2 face-offs, and Peter Mezzanotte played 21 today. That's the Canadian kid who's so good, 21. Crowley. Peter did a great job on him, and we kind of ball watched from the stands, and left 2 guys wide open. They scored 2 goals in 21 seconds. Other than that, I thought we really did a good job defensively. Very, very good job. I think they had a lot of trouble with our zone when we could get into it, and we played that a lot in the second half, and I think that was the difference in the scoring. So for most of the game, I was real happy, except for that 30 seconds late in the second quarter. That was just bad mistakes in the defensive end.
What did you feel you learned from Navy and the way the team bounced back?
I don't want to play them again. I was very impressed with Navy's ball movement and the stuff they did offensively down there. I think we probably slid too much down there, and that we learned, and we can stay a little bit tighter on our men and get matchups that we wanted. We were really, really confident about the matchup with Mark Ingerman today and his man, and we knew how much that kid loves to control the ball, along with 21. And we thought that Pete Mezzanotte, there's not another team in the country that will put a short stick on that kid, on Crowley. And Peter played him great all year, all day. He just got a couple assists that he never should have got.
Coach, I know this is just 1 game in a long season, but can something like this, you think, maybe turn things around for your program?
Yeah, it's better than 1 and 5, that's for sure. 2 and 4, I'll take any day of the week. We've been in every game, and I wasn't sure. I think I said to you the other day, Ed, on the phone, that I wasn't sure if this team is good enough to kid me all this time and let me think that we're going to be good enough to beat some people. Maybe we're really not that good. And Navy, coming home Tuesday night on that bus, I was like, wow, my own team has really faked me out here. We're nowhere near as good as I thought they were. But today they made me a believer again. So, maybe we do have a future, and maybe we can pull something out here as we move along.
What about the face-off play that you tried to begin and then play at the end later in the game?
We knew that he is very, very successful. We knew that he killed us last year. He killed us this year, but we wanted to defend him so that he couldn't get a break. We didn't want to give up a fast break goal because of him facing off. So what we did was we made him go backwards all day long, and Ian Mills did a really good job with that. And even at the end of the game, he had to go back behind, pick the ball up, turn around, and then find somebody. I don't know if anybody watched really closely on that play, but 21 had my long stick and actually grabbed his stick. This is a Canadian trick from box lacrosse, but actually grabbed my defenseman's stick and threw it away from him, and he almost lost it. If you saw, then he caught the ball, and we just ticked it in, and he missed the shot. But that's just an old box trick. So that kid, he'll be a little smarter next time about that happening too. But that's the kind of things that happen during games that you don't see a whole lot about. But facing off, we knew he was good. I didn't see the stats left, but I know he won a lot of them. But we didn't give him a break, and that's what we wanted not to do.
Matt, could you talk about your confidence level right now? 3 halves and 4 games.
Last year I was a little bit more hesitant, so this year I think I kind of stepped into my role a little bit more and kind of produced for the offense. So I've just been going out and doing what I've been doing day in and day out. So I know I can get to the goal, I know I can score, I know I can beat just about anybody who covers me. And confidence is at the sky high right now.
What has been clicking the last 2 games offensively for everything?
I think we're all just starting to buy into the whole offense and the schemes we've been working on in practice. We're all moving the ball. The first couple games it was let's see who can score goals for us, let's see who can produce, and now it's a team game. Now we're getting more assists on our goals, we're moving the ball well, and we're really just getting great opportunities at the goal with every possession, and that's key. So we just got to keep plugging along.
Can you talk about the offensive shooting overall today, above 66% for getting on goal and scoring about 30-35%?
Well, it's a lot better than what we've been doing in the past. So, it just shows that we've been working hard in practice and trying to get shots on goal, not trying to look so pretty as much as we used to. And we used to just be all a bunch of prima donnas and when we go high and make it look nice, but now we're starting to hit the cage with it and not worried about how we shoot or what it looks like.
Anybody got that on tape?
Kevin, there was a shot late in the game, and my notes are not good, that you just got the top of your stick on. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Who shot that, and would that have been a goal if you hadn't deflected it?
Absolutely would have been a goal. But I saved it. So. But, I think it was number 20, but I'm not exactly sure. I'm trying to look at the stick.
Right.
It would be fish not to look at the people.
Did you get a good look at that shot?
I got a good look at it because he beat the dude and was just coming down. And I was just staring at the stick, but he went high. He beat me high already, so I was like trying to stay up and got lucky. Not got lucky, but got lucky. Didn't say.
Yeah. Is there anything about this going for a team shooting wise, like across the board, that really separates them from any other teams you've seen this year?
Not out there today. I know Stony Brook was some of my first action last year, and that kid McBride, every time they had a fast break, he didn't even look to the 2 low guys. He just turned and shot as hard as he could, and that was their offense. And it intimidated me. That was my first real action, and I was thinking about it all week. Like, this kid's got a cannon, he's gonna turn and shoot. But I guess they scouted go low because I've been getting obliterated low, and he went low the first few times, and I was able to see the shot and made the save. And after that, I think the only things they really got was cross crease and like coming around and just like catching me moving, getting me to move, which is credit to them. But I think that's really where they got me. Not really any. I would say teams like Maryland had better shooters than Stony Brook, teams like that.
What about any thoughts on the play when you were out of the crease, trying to run back toward the end line, and I think it was the end of the third quarter, you went behind the back and took it off the chest?
Yeah, I wasn't expecting him to go behind the back, but I was just trying to get big, and he hit me in the chest, scooped it up, then he went around the world and hit me right in the same spot, and I was just like, ow, yeah, let's go. That was his only really take to the goal. He was just a feeder. Mark shut him down all day. I think those were the only shots that kid had. So we just stuck to the game plan and shut it down.
Travis, how much of this game for you anyway becomes mental? Just to sort of forget about the Tuesday night and set in comfortably for the.
I just came in relaxed. I was like, we can't do worse than we've done. Just come out, play our game. Like I felt like we should have won every game that we've been in, and unfortunately we hadn't. But we came out. I don't see this as like a huge win that we're gonna sit and celebrate like tomorrow even. It's over with, but I think it really sets the tone for our team that when we go out there every week, we can play with any team, and we have been playing with these teams, but now we can beat these teams, and I think that'll be just a little bit of confidence that will help our whole team just come out every week and kind of dictate the game, not let the game come to us.
Mark, what was your strategy against Capitano?
Well, I played him last year, and actually I went to a tournament over the summer, and I got a chance to play him again. So I kind of knew a little bit about him, and Coach Nadelin and the rest of the coaches said he's like a stocky left-hander, and he's really just always looking to come back to the left hand. I mean, I kind of just sat on it and played from there. I mean, he's always, you know, you saw him put the stick in his right hand, but then, you know, at X or a step beyond, he's bringing it, you know, right back through. So if you sit on it and you know, I tried to play disciplined and it worked out well.
Knowing that he's the quarterback of their offense, from especially behind the net, how much pressure did that put on you to sort of match up against him?
Well, I don't really know if there's like a lot of pressure on me, because the other guys around me are so good and so vocal, and you know, I know the slide's going to be there, and I know, you know, if he gets a shot, you know, Travis is awesome in there, and he's most likely going to get the save to bail me out anyway. The biggest thing for me was I was really disappointed after Navy. I looked back on that film, and I think I might have got called out about 18 times for, you know, being in the wrong spot. So I wanted to have a good game today and came out with a different mindset. Really wanted to show the team that I can, you know, be a good defender again.
Mark, what is it about third quarter that makes you guys top scoring?
Well, the third quarter of this game was a little bit different, just because the end of the second we let up 2 and we went back in the locker room. We weren't really feeling that great about ourselves, and we just, you know, we gave them a little bit of confidence right at the end of the half there. And, you know, in the locker room during half, we said, you know, the first 5 minutes of the quarter are huge because, you know, we kind of gave them a little momentum. We want to shut that down right away. So that's kind of where we aimed our focus for the third, and worked out well.
Tony, how tough was that in the locker room at halftime? I mean,
It was tough on these guys because all I did was scream, hit the wall, pound. I hurt my hand twice, against the wall of the locker. So, I mean, I was pretty upset with the way we played in that final 30 seconds to give up those. I mean, we had an 8-3 lead going into the locker room. Instead of that, it's 8-5. And I know we're playing a team that's scoring 14, 15 points a game. So I'm like, geez, I was not happy. You had it on the stage.
Yeah. Break the trash can.
Yeah, I mean, and that doesn't help these guys for me to go crazy like that at all. So I got to do a better job of that myself. But they held in there despite me, and we won. That's all that matters. We go on to next week now. We got a tough Delaware team. We owe them a little favor from last year. We beat them in the regular season. They beat us to go to the NCAA. So that was a tough one to swallow.
One last thing, Sean McGuire pushing for some more playing time.
Yeah, we tried to get him through now. I think he had about a good 2/3 of the game. So he and Lehman and Stratton were kind of pushing through him. Now we got the scoring machine going here in the use. He stays out there all the time. Learns where the lines are for the lines.
Any other questions? Gentlemen, thank you very much. Congratulations.